Today, a 10-person startup can launch a product, scale a global campaign, and support millions of users, matching a traditional 100-person enterprise. Tech leadership, including figures like OpenAI's Sam Altman, is now actively pointing towards a new operational boundary, the one-person unicorn. Investors expect we will soon see billion-dollar companies operating with a single founder and a fleet of autonomous software agents. Historically, scaling a business required an uncontrollable cash burn. To process more data, close more deals, or resolve more tickets, a company had to hire more people. Revenue growth was strictly chained to the steep rising cost of human labor. Artificial intelligence severs that chain. Large language models and agentic workflows decouple output from labor hours, taking over the routine production work that previously demanded large departments. The core scarce resource in an early-stage company is no longer raw human capacity. It is the ability to rapidly test, evaluate, and adapt. This chart shows how you can treat a startup as an engineered system, where the foundation is data readiness in phase 1. A microfirm sets up infrastructure to gather market inputs. Those datasets are fed directly into predictive models. AI agents scan sentiment, parse public financial records, and detect emerging consumer trends in real time. With the market gap identified, software developers use coding copilots to instantly generate application scaffolds. Routine boilerplate code is written in seconds, allowing a single engineer to construct rapid, functional prototypes. Once that prototype reaches users, natural language processors aggregate the incoming feedback. The system clusters reviews and bug reports by theme, shortening the loop between testing a feature and finding product-market fit. Research and development operates without human bottlenecks. It becomes a continuous loop of automated experimentation. That accelerated product cycle requires a distribution model to match. Microfirms implement a lean growth stack to acquire customers sustainably, avoiding the trap of scaling up large, expensive marketing departments. A single operator directs an entire campaign network. By feeding parameters into an AI system, the marketer instantly generates thousands of distinct ad creatives. This traffic flows directly into an automated sales pipeline, where CRM tools enrich leads and autonomously draft contextual outbound emails. When those prospects become users, they don't wait for human support agents or fill out delayed satisfaction surveys. Intelligent chatbots access the company's internal documentation to instantly resolve first-line support tickets. This structure severs the traditional link between user acquisition and overhead. A firm multiplies its customer base without proportionally expanding its sales and support staff. Internal operations see a similar compression. Automated workflows orchestrate expense categorization, compliance tracking, and resource allocation, stripping away the administrative drag that usually slows down a growing team. When the workload does exceed the machine's capacity, intelligent resume screening and predictive workforce planning help founders ensure they only bring on human talent when there is no viable automated alternative. Looking back at our chart, Phase 3 shows the strategic center lies in predictive customer modeling. Operational data merges to form a comprehensive view. In Phase 4, these models detect minute shifts in user behavior, flagging accounts likely to cancel before they unsubscribe. The back office shifts from a reactive cost center into a proactive intelligence network, allowing a tiny team to steer the company with precision. Scaling at this velocity introduces acute risks. When employees bypass official tools, this channel AI usage creates undocumented data flows, exposing proprietary code and sensitive client records to external models. The attack surface expands rapidly. Hackers can use prompt injections to manipulate the behavior of public-facing agents, while unvetted third-party APIs can quietly introduce compromised code deep into the company's supply chain. Inside the firm, heavy reliance on autonomous systems creates accountability gaps. If an AI hallucinates a false market report, and that report is blindly ingested by an automated pricing algorithm, the errors compound instantly across the entire network. Forcing automation into undocumented or poorly designed workflows only scales confusion. Without strict governance, the pursuit of maximum leverage results in a fragile system highly vulnerable to catastrophic failure. To prevent these failures, microfirms rely on a human-in-the-loop framework. The algorithms process the volume, but the outputs are treated as drafts, requiring verification before execution. The core function of the human employee transitions away from routine production. Their daily work becomes a practice of evaluative judgment, auditing AI decisions, and steering the overarching strategy. As these models mature and integration becomes standardized, continuous learning loops will lower the barrier to entry. Global scalability and massive throughput will become accessible to almost anyone with a computer. Artificial intelligence does not remove the need for founders or domain experts. Instead, it amplifies their reach, allowing them to translate a specific vision into massive operational reality. The companies that dominate the next decade will not win by assembling the largest workforce. They will win by building the smartest, most highly leveraged systems.